Welcome to 2K TV. I'm the 2K MC, here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, it's time for Court Car.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. You'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Denver Nuggets with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. D.A.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Now let's take a look at Denver's. James checked in for Gary Harris. Here's Carter Williams. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Isaac. Jacks up a three. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So for the Magic, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. And Barton subbed in for Porter.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Gordon against Grant. 6 to shoot. Here's Barton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And here's Fultz. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee. Fournier against Grant. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes. Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
No good from Jay. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Fournier. Plumlee, he's checked in for Denver. Cobb comes in for Murray. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Now Augustine dishes at the Fultz. Here's Gordon. It's deflected.
You have to like the anticipation on the defensive end from Cobb. Sends it back.
Grant gets a wide open look. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right. Markel is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch. Well, you think into Markel Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
It's rebounded by Cobb.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Down low, Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Good eye from Cobb. Spotting the wide open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
The Magic trail by 5. The pass to Ross. Takes a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Augustine passes to Gordon. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Latre. And Bamba pulls it down.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backyard.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Jay, and the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Augustine with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Gordon, that time on the assist from Fultz. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Augustine passes to Gordon, and Grant sends it back. Here's Barton, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Here's Jay. Hits the three-point bomb. Jay's got 7 points in the game. The Magic trail by 8. Passes it to Ross. Shoots the 3. That shot no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Jay guarded by Fultz. Pass to Jay. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Ross against Barton. Augustine looking around. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Gordon. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. 8 points for him.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now here's Cobb. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Here's Jay. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 8. Augustine passes to Fultz. Makes it off the glass.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Denver's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Jay, guarded by Fultz. Jay, off the left rim and out.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall.
Checked in for Orlando. Denver also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee, and Jay subbed in for Monte Morris. Free throw, good. Jokic. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. Gordon and Bamba the combo inside. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Martin surveying the floor. The pass to Jay. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he sinks the second. Orlando with the ball. They trail by 6. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Orlando's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Augustine against Grant. Here's Bamba, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Cobb. Out left to the wing. Here's Jay. Orlando grabs the miss. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
And the 3 ball is good. Jay's got 11.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Passes it to Jay. 3-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Pass to Bamba. Kicks it to Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Here's Jay. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 16 points for Jay.
Smart facilitation by Hendricks Cobb right there. Grabs himself an assist by feeding the ready shooter.
Pass to Ross. This one for 3. Martin with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
1:14 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. The Magic again can't hit.
But the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the shot's good from Jay.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Augustine passes it to Fournier. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Jay. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Aaron Gordon. Fultz, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Will Barton. Shay's checked in for Gary Harris. And it's Cobb in for Murray. So on the floor for Denver. Grant down low with Jokic. Cobb is out there with Jay. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
Here's Jay. And he converts the layup. Jay's got 25 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Bamba. It's good. Bamba's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the next step for Mo Bamba will be more muscle, but he finishes through contact right there.
Now, here's Cobb. He's covered closely. There's the pass to Jokic. Stolen by Bamba. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. And that one's good by Porter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Augustine finds Isaac. Bamba with it. Jokic defending. Bamba passes to Ross. Stolen away. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Steps back and fires. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. Ross. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Inside, here's Jay. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 27 points for Jay.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Augustine with it. Passes to Ross. Now Isaac. Millsap covering. Isaac kicks to Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. Denver leading by 10. Here's Jay. Orlando grabs the miss. Ross has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Fultz. He's off on that one, and it's Denver the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Jay, the pass to Barton. Drills it from outside. Barton's got the lead up to 13 now for Denver.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And a solid athlete at his size, Bamba isn't bashful at taking it to the rack and drawing the foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. And there's the pass to Jay. Can't drop it in from the right block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
We call that making it quick work. A chance to start the break, and they take it. Ross is hard to slow down.
Now, here's Cobb. Headed by Augustine. And Cobb gets it to go.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now here is Augustine. Ross for 3. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got his 7th assist in the game. The Nuggets leading by 9. Barton outside. Pass to Millsap. Here's Jay. Jokic trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Jay. Jay's got 29 in the game. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Augustine. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. 5 to shoot. Ross on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing. Ross has got 12 now in this quarter.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Magic trail by 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. And it's Ross in at the small forward.
And they continue to control the glass. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The the shot's good from Fournier.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
To the right side. And Fournier over to help. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Over to the wing. Stolen by Bamba. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Bounce pass from Augustine. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Bamba.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Martin passes to Jokic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Right side, Millsap. Now the dish to Murray. To the middle. Millsap trying to get open. That shot's good from Jay. And that's 31 points for Jay.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Clock at 6. Carter Williams kicks to Ross. No good with the triple.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The shot's good from Jay.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
So it's Orlando now. They trail by 9 points. Knocks it loose. Jay. Carter Williams covering. Murray for 3. The offensive rebound. Jokic 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Vucevic. To stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Vucevic has got 26 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And here's Harris from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebound by Murray. Denver leading by 16. Out to the wing. Jokic finds Murray.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Jay. Lays it up off the glass. Jay's got 37.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. The Nuggets shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Jokic passes to Jay. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well. But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Here's Jay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Augustine. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
you